Hi everybody, it's Sonia Swan and this is video 2 on the B.L.A.S.T Success Tracker. And today we're going to be talking about the next pieces of this. This is the memory jogger part of the B.L.A.S.T Success Tracker. And I really appreciated this and liked this when I first got started with network marketing, because it's really easy to think, well, I don't know that many people. I don't know who I would invite. So this jogs people's memory, which is why it's called memory jogger, to think of who do I really know. One of the things that Eric Worre says is that successful network marketers in this profession continue to add people to their what you might call a prospect list every single day. That everywhere we go, everywhere, any person that we meet and we build a relationship with is a potential person that we can talk to about these products should that come up and should there be a need in their life. So I love this. This talks about friends, family, and associates, lists they already have like Facebook, wedding invitation lists. If you don't think you know 100 people, just wait until your child gets married, right? Then you know like 500. You know, mother, father, grandparents, aunts, uncles, neighbors, babysitters, etc. People with health issues looking for a greener lifestyle or have a financial interest. They want to lose weight. They want to live healthier. They complain about health issues. They need to pay down credit card debt. They want to they want to retire their spouse early. People that don't like their jobs. People who want more time with their family, etc. It kind of gets our brain thinking along these lines. Other people we might know, accountants, actors, acupuncturists, and it just goes through a list A to Z of people that we might know that we don't even really think about as, oh, that's somebody that I could probably talk to about Young Living. And then next time, as we write those people's names down, the next time we meet them, we're thinking, oh, let me listen a little bit closer to the things that are going on in their life to see if there's any way that I can meet a need in their life, because that's really what we do. Really what we do is we find a need and we meet it in people's lives, and we do that through building relationship. So as we're working with this memory jogger, we're going to be writing these people down in another section of this book, and I call this the people tracker. It's behind one of these pretty little blue tabs. And this people tracker is going to be our master list for everything, follow-up, etc. Now, I know there's some systems online that you can get, that you can do your follow-up online. I myself am still a pen and paper kind of a gal. I love to continue to use my paper, and I love to use colored pens and pencils, that type of thing. So as I'm going through my memory jogger, and I do this with people all the time, so when we first sit down, we start going through this memory jogger and writing names down. It gives you a place for their name, their email, their phone. Have they been invited to a class? Did they attend? Did I send them a thank you note? Have they enrolled? Have I signed them up for some kind of email campaign so that I can continue to educate them via email or electronically? Have I followed up with them to make sure that they have opened their kit and they know what's in it, etc.? Have they hosted a class? And if they have hosted a class, are they interested in intentionally building, and do they have a business builder pack? So these are little check marks that you can put on here. As well, there's a place for notes. And I think when I redesign this, I'll make that place even bigger, because as I'm talking to people on the phone, new people, old people that I've known, and I think, what is it going on in their life right now that I might be able to meet that need? I write it down. I write down if their dog's name is Fido, if they have a pet squirrel, if they, have 3 kids that are 16 down to 4. I write everything down in the notes section because I want to remember. I want to be able to build relationship, and I want to remember details about people's lives. And you all know that we meet so many people every day in today's society that sometimes some of those details might escape our memory the next time that we give them a call. So this helps us keep track of those special little things that we want to keep track of. Maybe it's their birthday, or maybe their kid's birthday is the same day as our kid's birthday, or maybe they play at the same soccer group, or whatever it happens to be. So a place for those notes that you can write those down. And then the other piece that we're going to go over today that's in this tracker is right after that memory jogger, there is a place to talk about care calls. And this is not necessarily a care call script. So a care call is when somebody is already enrolled, and then we give them a call to see how they're doing. In the very beginning, it's easy because most of these people we know personally, and we are in communication and relationship with them all the time. As we get a little bit bigger and we have people that are enrolling people that are enrolling people, we might not know all the people in our group. So this kind of gives us a few questions to think about before we actually pick up that phone and call them. Here's some of the things that it says in this notebook about care calls. Here's some things that you can look up and write in your success tracker before a care call happens. Where would you write this in your success tracker? Back on that place that's your master contact list. You would write these things down. Maybe if you have your group's growing, you have a little bit larger group, when did they enroll? Who is their sponsor and upline? Because you can say, how did you meet so-and-so? What is their order history? Have they ordered consistently? How long has it been since they ordered? And what are the sizes of their order? If they haven't ordered for 6 months, you know that they probably aren't using their products. Maybe they're confused. Maybe they don't have some reference material. Maybe they don't know how to use their products. So this is a good thing to look up. Where do they live? What's their location, their city and state? Are there any notes on their account in the virtual office? And if you don't know how to put notes on somebody's account, that's another place that you can be typing notes. If you didn't have your tracker with you, when you were making that phone call, you can get into the virtual office and there's a notes tab on every person's profile so that you can go in and type those notes in there. Are they on Essential Rewards? Have they enrolled anybody? Are there any flags on their accounts? So sometimes care calls can be a little scary for some people. These are some conversation starters that are in the B.L.A.S.T tracker that you can use. Making conversation. And the word form, F-O-R-M, is quite often used when talking about building relationship and having conversations with people that maybe you don't know. Friends or family, occupation, what do they like to do for recreation, and then the message that you want to deliver. So how do you know your sponsor? Do you have a favorite oil? Do you have children and pets that you're using oils with? Tell me some of your stories of what you're using and how it's been working for you. What does your spouse like best about oils so far? Is there an oil you haven't used yet and you're not sure how to use it? Which oils have you been diffusing so far? Do you have any oils on your wish list? Maybe you'd like to send them a sample of something that they have on their wish list. If an opportunity comes up to ask about their job or their spouse or their children, ask. Just make that a normal part of the conversation and listen, listen, listen. Jot notes and be interested in the answers. And let each answer lead you to another question. So get to know your members and you'll be able to assist them now and in the future. So 2 questions that are powerful that can be used in conjunction with any question, and they're on this little list in this notebook. What did you like best and what did you like least about whatever? The vacation, the job, the whatever. What did you like best about your vacation? Was there anything that went wrong? What do you like least? What do you like best about your job? What do you like least about your job? And this tells us quite a bit about them. So listen to the answers. Things that you might be able to help them with. You could share the specials for the month. I called a lady one time and talked to her husband, and frankincense was her favorite oil, he said. And just so happened that frankincense was on the special for that month, so we communicated about that and were able to get that information to them. Mention items that they might like that are back in stock. Find out if they know about the Facebook groups that you have or your upline has, and ask if they would like to be added. Always ask if they would like to be added before you add people to Facebook groups. This is a common courtesy. Let them know about new products that might have been released recently. At convention every year we release new products. Share the links to some online resources, maybe things they haven't seen, documents, websites, video classes. There's tons of resources, and many people don't know what those resources are. Ask if they've ever thought about hosting a private gathering or private class to get their oils paid for. This helps you dig a little bit deeper in your group and find the diamonds, find the people that are interested in maybe pursuing this a little bit more. So remember, not every question might be appropriate for every call. So that's what we're going to go over today in this B.L.A.S.T tracker. The next part is my favorite. That'll be in the next video, and we'll go over that in detail. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next video.